Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the crypto trading channel, where we have two very important things to discuss today. The first one is, are we going to see a relief rally, which means is the price going to start going up of Bitcoin, Ethereum, the market in general? And the second one is, what is the Ethereum merge and what can you expect from it? Now, before we get into it, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below if you have any thoughts or questions for me. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it with some news about Ethereum itself. So the merge, which you've probably all heard of, represents the Ethereum network's shift to proof of stake rather than being a proof of work network, which is a more power-hungry mechanism pioneered by Bitcoin. Ethereum already has this proof of stake network called the Beacon Chain, but they haven't merged yet, which is the whole concept of the merge. And basically, once they merge the Beacon Chain, which is the consensus layer, with the proof of work mainnet, which is the execution layer, you get Ethereum on proof of stake. Now, how does proof of stake differ from proof of work? Well, in today's proof of work system, Ethereum miners compete to publish blocks by solving cryptographic puzzles, much like in Bitcoin. But in proof of stake systems, validators that stake or lock up at least 32 Ethereum, or around $50,000 right now, with the network are randomly selected to create blocks. The more you stake, the more likely you are to be selected. Now, will the fees for Ethereum decrease after the merge? Well, no. They're not expected to decrease, so that's not what you should be expecting. Will transaction speeds be faster? Well, not really, maybe a second or two, so definitely slower than Solana and Avalanche, right? But definitely faster than Bitcoin, which is a 10 minutes on average block mining time. So will merge increase the price of Ethereum? That's what I'm here to talk about today. It is impossible to predict what's going to happen, but we can make some good, valuable educational guesses, which we're going to do right now using the help of a few different tools in the market, such as the US 500, which is one of the top indexes in the world. It's the top 500 companies in the USA. So let's look at some of that price action. Now, what we can see right now is a very important zone of support / resistance, right? We did kind of break below it, but then we went above and then we came down and found another support once again. So it all depends on what the US 500 is going to do, because that represents the market as a whole. So it includes, well, it doesn't include cryptocurrencies in the actual index, but it does give you a good little glimpse, because cryptocurrencies do tend to follow the US 500, especially in more recent times. So if we do see a relief rally, it's going to be a few more bullish candles, and we're probably moving into this area right here. But my two targets for the US 500, if we continue moving up, would be first and foremost around the $4,200 level, and second of all up here at this zone of next resistance. So we can either move up into this level, or a little bit further up into this level right here. Now, if you move on to the lower time frames, you can see that we are forming sort of an intermediate bottom with somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern starting to form, but it is not complete yet, so we cannot consider it valid, right? If it does get complete and we have a perfect neckline, then we can start to trade towards some upside if we make a break and retest of this area right here, according to my strategy. Now, on the other hand, if we just continue moving down, well, then, more downwards is the actual play. And if the SPX keeps moving down, it means that we're probably moving into the $3,200 mark, where I'm expecting it right around here. Now, Bitcoin, on the other hand, is forming a correction pattern on a larger scale. So even though we thought that this correction was, broken out of already, it seems that we are extending the correction, which also, signifies this relief rally potentially happening, because we are finding a bottom around Bitcoin as well. So if price continues to move up, we can make one of these, we can go down once again, potentially even make another liquidity grab up on top before breaking out, making a retest, and moving down into the 10K level at some point in the near future. Because a move of this size, has to be accompanied by a larger correction pattern, because, it is a big move. Now, Ethereum, on the other hand, just considering this merge and everything and looking at the daily time frame, is still looking quite bearish, right? And that's potentially because the merge doesn't really do a lot for Ethereum right now. It's still going to be slower than a lot of other networks out there. It's going to be faster than Bitcoin, but it already is. So what exactly does the merge represent? You got to ask yourself. Well, Ethereum is the largest network in the world next to Bitcoin, and it is pretty important for buildability, for building networks, for building dApps, for building all of these different stuff. And I think just because of that, the price does have potential to continue moving towards more upside, especially if we see this rally scenario, so the relief rally scenario, right? So if we keep moving up, there is a few targets that I would be personally looking for at Ethereum. One of them would be around this 2.3K level, so right around this area. The other one would be up at the 3.5k area, which is also a significant zone, and you know, potentially even further up in a bull run. But if we're not in the bull run, then you know, the furthest that I would go is probably this area right here, where you can see price potentially moving up and then continuing to move down as a result of rate hikes and monetary policy. Now, if we keep moving down, the target is $500, so don't be scared if that happens, guys. I'm just here to try and react to what the market's giving us, and I'm giving you the worst case scenario. That's pretty much it for today's video. Ethereum merge is a very interesting topic. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below with your favorite thoughts and opinions, and without any sort of news whatsoever, I do like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out the previous videos, because I do give quite some knowledge in my trading strategy videos especially. Thanks for watching. Lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the crypto or blockchain world, and I will see you all in the next video.